Those of us that had our babies during the 70s, my peers and I, we were teenagers. And we kind of thought that having a baby would automatically make us a grown woman. That was pretty much our rites of passage. And we had to select the baddest dude out in the street, 16th Avenue, Newark, New Jersey, right off Springfield Avenue, Luzerne Avenue, Fairmont Avenue. Of course, those streets have different names. But we thought that if we picked the baddest dude out there, baddest brother out there, you know, one of them kick asses brothers, that we'll be protected. We wanted protection. We wanted someone to love, and we wanted someone to love us. Were we right in getting pregnant at the ages that most people would just still be in school? You know, teenagers? There's no right or wrong answer. All we know is that we had our babies. We wanted our babies, and we had them. Dropped out of school, many of us. Some of us took to drugs. Some of us fell victim to relationships that was very violent. Some of us gave our babies to our mothers, and we just had more babies after that. Some of us lived in poverty and did the best we could without many resources, or if there were resources, we didn't know anything about them because that kind of news didn't travel deep into the hood where we grew up at, okay? We're talking about Brick City back then, talking about Brick City, where surviving the streets was a divine blessing, just as surviving now is a divine blessing. But of course, our strategies had to be a little different. So we looked for protection. We looked for protection, and we looked for love, okay? Just like anybody else, okay? We wanted somebody to provide for us because a lot of us wasn't getting what we wanted in the home because parents were busy. A parent was busy. Many of us came from one family, one parent households, okay? So, and those of us that came from two, well, I didn't come from two, I came from one when I was growing up. But anyway, those of us that came from two, you know, that relationship and that household was very traumatic for the children growing up, you know, because who was raising them? The silent generation. Yeah, so we were raising children. We were children raising children with no clue about how to go about it. But we did the best we could with the tools that we had. And our children, some of our children that were born during the 70s have not forgiven us for not giving them what they thought they should get from a parent. Because 9 times out of 10, those relationships that we had in the 70s, because we chose the baddest dude out there, didn't survive. They didn't last. Because we were in those relationships for the wrong reasons. Well, for the right reasons, but we chose the wrong mate. Because they wanted something too, the dudes, the guys, brothers. They wanted something too. And we weren't able to give it to them. So it goes both ways. I can just speak from a woman's, a sister's point of view, okay? So, my children, our children who are out there and have not forgiven your parents for not doing what you thought they should do when raising you or not raising you, forgive them. Forgive yourself. You're here, ain't you? Forgive them. And let's come together and be a family. Yeah, let's be a family. Yeah, let's heal together. We can do that, right? I think we can heal together. Let's try it. I am Rashida. I I am Lady Ra. Rashida is Lady Ra. Peace and love.